New mic, who dis?
Hello guys, and welcome to the first ever FPL ASMR channel.
Like, the quality is just so good, man. I feel like I'm talking directly into your skull. Wait, the cleanest unlucky ever. Unlucky! Anyway, welcome to my FPL Game Week 1 current draft. You know what? I'm actually considering renaming my channel to Thomas the Tink Engine, because every single day I'm tinkering with my team non-stop. Like, I actually think the confirm transfer button wants to put a restraining order on me. I've been abusing it that much. Just slapping it every day, bro. But today, I thought I'd show you how my team is currently looking, because I haven't updated you in a while. And you know what? This team, it is absolutely sexy, aye. But before going over the nice fellas in my team right now, I want to list my desired checklist for building my Game Week 1 team, okay? These include only having nailed on players. I don't want to be a Man City simulator, right? Having half of my players benched. Like, nah, none of that wibbly wobbly behaviour. I want all of my players actually playing. No planned transfers. I want a team that could last a while. Wow, imagine being able to last a while. I don't know. Because when building your Game Week 1 team, you aren't building a team to last you the entire season. You're building a team that will last you until your first wildcard. But I don't want to have too many planned transfers in, right? I don't want any 1 week or 2 week punts. As although I'm not against an early wildcard, I don't want to force my hands into it, right? If I want a wildcard, I want to consent to it. I don't want it to grab me and force me into it, okay? I don't want to be forced into things. No tripling up on teams, as I want to be as flexible as the gymnasts at the Olympics, right? I want to be able to get in any good performing player for any team. If I triple up now and another player is doing much better, I'll have to get rid of one. But it might be one that I'm not too sure about getting rid of, like, you know? And also, imagine how absolutely wobbled you'd be if you triple up on a team and then you go and lose like 6-0. That would be, I like it. And finally, not too many risks. I don't mind being teased with a few new signings, you know. Oh, the overshadowing, ooh. But I want the majority of my squad to be tried and tested players, as I feel like it's a much safer thing to do, you know. Not too many risks, as I just want to avoid the risks, alright? Make sure my Game Week 1 team is okay. Right, there you go. That's my Asda shopping list done, finally. And let's actually get into the saucy business of my team, shall we? Like, come on, Bacon Boy, dragging this out more than the Fast and Furious series. Just get into it. The first player to join us here, and my goalkeeper, it's actually not Robert Sanchez. What? As my goalkeeper is actually Daniel Bachmann. Yes. Wait, didn't he say not too many risks? He's going for a promoted team goalkeeper. What's he doing? But Watford only conceded 30 goals in the Championship last year. And yeah, I know it's the Championship, right? It's not as good. But I do feel like defensive numbers do translate slightly better than attacking. So I think it is a sign of good things to come. They also play the likes of Villa, Brighton, Norwich and Newcastle in their first 6. With them only playing one top 6 team in their first 7 games. And that's Spursy. So yeah, they could do pretty well at the start, yeah. But my main reason for going for him for now, because let's be honest, it probably will change, as I feel like Watford can keep a few clean sheets in their first few games, but also would probably require the goalkeeper to make quite a few saves. Which, you know, is just absolutely perfect. That's how your goalkeeper gets all the points, right? You need him to make saves. And also, I think Watford are going to struggle to score. They're going to have a lot of 0-0s and 1-0s, I reckon. So that could mean their goalkeepers could get more bonus as well. All of the points incoming. Now, I don't think Robert Sanchez is a bad option at all, right? But I feel like the Brighton defence is so good that if he keeps a clean sheet, he's only getting 6 points, right? He's not making enough saves. Whereas a sheet that is very clean for the Watford could even be like a 10-pointer for Bachmann, because I reckon he's going to have to make all of those saves. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Brighton kept more clean sheets, but I think Bachmann, even with less clean sheets, could get more points, because that's how confusing FPL goalkeepers work here, yeah. God, I am really great at bigging up and showing love for all my players, aren't I? I wish a girl could treat me just the same as well. But we move on to the brick wall defense. So strong, it's going to make the Great Wall of China look like it was made out of Lego, alright? There's absolutely nothing going through this defense. And the man with a plan to start the backline off, it's Sir Trent Alexander-Arnold. What an absolute posh banker name he's got though. Like, what? There's no need, is there? But the crossing fetish man himself, he's just a cheat code in FPL, really, isn't he? Where in the last 3 seasons, he's averaged 12 assists a season. and he's a defender. Like, what? So there's really no need to overthink it. Like, even if he was 10 million, I probably would still put him in my team because he is just that attacking and also playing in a Liverpool team that are going to get all the clean sheets as well. And he is also playing the likes of Norwich and Brexit Burnley to start the season off as well. Like, yeah, exactly. I'm already flicking my nipples of the thought of all of those points. But the next lovely fella to join us. Well, saying that, he could be an absolute prat in real life, but he's lovely in FPL, okay? It's the baguette-loving man, Luca Dean. 9 FPL assists from him last season, now playing in a Rafa Benitez's Everton team, who I reckon could become a quite solid defensively team as well, all of the clean sheets income in. He's also sometimes on set pieces and is just one of the most attacking defenders in the league as well. So the fact he only has to face one top 6 team in his first 10 games, it's just a no-brainer to start him in my opinion. And my opinion is obviously the best, yes. The next defender to join his team and hopefully slam dunk the points in. Ooh, the foreshadowing again, huh? It's Lewis Dunk, your biscuits in, yeah. Now, Brighton are a great defensive team, right? That's why a lot of people have Sanchez and all that. And I reckon in their opening games, they're going to keep a lot of clean sheets, right? Like, so many clean sheets, they honestly could make their own laundrette service. Like, damn, wow. But, like I said with Sanchez, I don't think he'll be making too much saves. So I definitely think it is worth paying that just a little bit extra to have Dunk in there and just leave him in there, as he is actually the slab head of the league, right? He loves a goal from a corner. But the way Brighton play, their defenders are much more likely to get bonus than the goalkeeper as well. So I think even if he doesn't score, he could get more points than Sanchez, and we are loving it. But also, you know he's going to play every single week, right? He's put that safety blanket on you because you're fine. Seatbelt in, strapped everywhere. You're not having to worry about like a Lamperty or Veltman like rotating or whatever. Dunk, stay there forever. Lovely. And the final starting defender for us today. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention that I'm playing a 4-3-3. What an animal I am. Oh, come on, Bacon. But that player is Luke Ayling. Now, the only problem with this team that I've got right now, well, there's a few, but yeah, is that I actually don't have much cover on the bench. So whatever 4.5 million defender I do choose here will have to play every single game. Now, with the news that Lamperty could miss the first few weeks, apparently, I ain't actually too sure on a good 4.5 million that I don't mind playing every single week, right? So for now, I've just gone for him. Who have I gone for? I've gone for the English Dani Alves himself, Luke Ayling. Mainly because I see Leeds a team who can keep clean sheets against anyone. And also, he's a guaranteed starter and hopefully quite an attacking player this year as well. Which I'm not too confident on some other options. Like, there might be better options, but there's ones that are not quite guaranteed, right? Like an 8-Nori looks good, but will he play every game? A Ben White at Arsenal could be good, but will he just slot straight in? All of the unknown. So even in a bit harder fixtures, I'm happy to go for Ayling right at the start here. But to be honest, he probably will be the one most likely to change in this team. No. Us FPL YouTubers never make any changes just so we can keep doing current drafts and updated drafts and all that. No. But that is actually the defense donezo. But see what I mean by the absolute brick wall? Oh, there is absolutely nothing getting through this, right? Apart from like the spicy flu or something, you know, the COVID coming around probably could stop it, you know, if football can't go on. But the players I've gone for here are just guaranteed boys, which is what I want from the start. I don't want to go with any risky picks, but also they're great picks anyway. Hey, that was something on my shopping list. Oh, that's nice, yeah. But now let's move up the field to the midfield, where we've got all of the good boys in here. Ooh. Starting with Mo Salah. Sorry. Mo Salah! The sexy Egyptian man is honestly just so good. I bet he could have built the pyramids himself. Oh, he's amazing. But not only is he good enough to stay in your team all season, really, let's be honest. He's also playing a promoted Norwich team in game week 1. Now that, it's already making me a bit horny. Oh, I love it. So not only is he in this team, he's almost guaranteed to be my captain for game week 1 against Norwich as well, isn't he? Yeah. Unless something like his leg falls off, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. You never know. But then next to Salah, oh boy, this one is a bit extra spicier, right? You might actually have to start calling me Nando's Bacon FC soon. Oh, wow. As that player is Jadon Sancho. Hey, yes, I'm actually doing it, lads. I've slapped him in straight away. Wow, no messing about by Bacon Boy. No, I've not just put him in just to be a bit different and get people talking in the comments. No. I actually think he's a really good option, right? And the main reason that I am going Sancho over a Bruno, that's right, this is a Bruno team, is because I really think Sancho can be involved in a lot of goals and assists this season, and I reckon he could even outscore Bruno, or if not match him. That's right, that's how ballsy I'm going. Big claim. Can't wait for my jaw to be spun when I'm wrong on that one. done. But the reason I love him in my team here is just because of his price, right? Being that much cheaper over a Bruno means I can have the forward line that I do, which is absolutely amazing, which we'll get into. Spoiler alert, it's actually naughty. But the thinking with Sancho here as well is I probably wouldn't actually captain Bruno for the first few games. So I think it is worth investing money into other players, ones that I will actually captain, but also he's still a great Manchester United player to have anyway. But next. Damn, I actually feel like I'm working on like the shop tills right now. I'm just going next. That player is good. He's really good, mind. He's really, really good. As it's the Brazilian man himself, Rafinha. He is just such a great player. I probably would have paid 8 million to get him in my team, no matter the fixtures. So the fact he started at 6.5 million, it's just an absolute crime. And you know what? That is really, really tickling my pickle. And he's just got to be in there no matter the fixtures. And that is the midfield done. Quite nice, quite sexy. And as you notice, none of those 6 mil and under cheap boys as well. Which could do well, but yeah, I always feel like it's a bit risky. Sometimes it's worth holding off and getting in the better performing one or whatever. And to be honest, I just got a bit of PTSD from choosing St. Maximum last year. Like the cheap boys are cheap for a reason. They don't get many points. But that is all on the midfield. So now we forward on to the forward line, where all of the goals are going to be scored. Literally all of them, right? With the first one of them being... Are you ready? Are you ready for this? It is actually Harold Kane. Whether he is at Spurs or the Manchester, I want Kane in my team, alright? I want him. I need him. If he stays at Spurs, he's a clear captain option in Game Week 3 and 4. And if he goes to City, he is a very, very clear captain choice in Game Week 2 playing Norwich. Where if you don't start with him, you're probably taking a hit to try and get him in for that, right? If he is at Man City. And I myself, right now, do actually think he will join Man City, alright? And if he does, he is definitely going in my team at the City. But even right now at the Spursy, he still gives us some great captainable fixtures, right? Which is why I've chosen him over the likes of Bruno, because I'm more likely to captain him, so that's where I want to put my money. And then I've also got Sancho to cover Bruno as well, if that even exists. Not really. But that is lovely. Harold, you best be a boy, right? Prove me right why I should have chose you. Please, thank you. The next and the penultimate player to join us, it's Miguel Antonio, the walk-in protein shake man himself. He's just an absolute beast, isn't he? Where if he didn't get injured all season, I genuinely see a 20-25 goal season strike, right? He's just that good. So at the start of the season, playing the likes of Newcastle, Palace and Southampton early on, and with even more rest in between games, he gets a full week off. I think there's less chance of injury and also more chance of goals. Lovely, he's got to be in for me. And finally, the final starting player, it's Oliver Watkins. He had a great first season in the Premier League, didn't he? And he's getting even better. But you know what? I love a bit of Oliver Twist here. No, literally, Oliver Twist. Because he's got 3 green fixtures to start off with, you know, he could score all the goals. But then after that, they turn terrible, right? It's literally the Red Sea after that. A sea of red fixtures, oh dear. So after that, I can twist him, Oliver twist him out of my team to whatever forward is doing well, which I think can be amazing. I also only want one Aston Villa player, as I mentioned on my shopping list, I don't want to book in too many planned transfers, right? Where if you get in a Grealish, a Buendia, a Target, a Watkins, you're being forced into those transfers, right? Or having to keep them for hard fixtures. No, I do not want that. I want to be flexible, alright? But that is actually the team done. I know, right? It's looking so sexy, isn't it? Just like you, alright? And it's also built a little different, you know? It's looking a bit different to compared to a lot of other people's teams. I haven't done that on purpose. I've chose players that I think will do well, but that's just the way it's turned out. And that's mainly because my big boys are Salah and Kane. Well, most people are going Salah and Bruno. But then also I got a Sancho in here to cover Bruno's points as well. I actually think he could do better than him at the start. But then also with Kane, I definitely won't have FOMO with his great fixtures, because without Kane, I probably wouldn't get in a Spursy, maybe Dele Alli, but I don't want to start with him again. I did that last season. Why did I do that? So I am perfectly fine slapping that captain armband on Kane, no matter if he goes to Man City or if he stays at the Spursy. But now, let's actually get into the best part about every FPL team, right? The bench, way! So our bench goalkeeper is the cycling GK himself, Ben Foster. What a surprise. But what I love about the Backman Foster double up is that no matter what one is playing, I'm guaranteed to have a playing goalkeeper, right? But also at the cheapest possible pricing as a duo as well. A lot of other teams' backups are the same price or a little bit more expensive. Foster being 4, Backman being 4.5. Lovely. But also, very interestingly, Foster has started a few games in pre-season for Watford. Now, I don't know if it's because Backman's on holiday or whatever. I don't know if he's back yet, man. But again, with this duo, no matter what happens, I am ready. I'm getting a goalkeeper that's playing. Then the first bench midfielder is the one and only Josh Brownell. Wait, is his name Josh? It could be. Who is actually an underrated baller in my opinion, right? And I really do think he can get a few goals this year. He also plays for a Brexit Burnley, so not taking up a spot for a team that I fancy tripling up on anytime soon. No. But also, I do feel like he's still good enough for a bench cover anyway, and rely on him if I need to. The next bench midfielder is another baller. You could call him Baller Gilmore. Mr. Billy himself has now gone on loan to the Norwich, where he could and probably will be the main man there, so could do very well. I don't expect any returns, but for a bench player that's gonna stay on your bench, I don't need him to, it's all good. But again, is one that I could rely on if I really need to, I feel like, because I feel like he's guaranteed to play, you know? And again, more importantly, not taking up a spot for a team that I want players in. And finally, proper socially distancing away from my starting team is my 4 million price defender who will probably never play, so it could be anyone. But that player for now is Newcastle's Mankio. Man like Mankio, right? He could get some minutes for Newcastle, but he's probably not going to get any minutes in my team. He's staying there on the bench. And again, for the 500th time, he plays for a team that I don't want many players from, so it doesn't matter. I'm not wasting a vital spot, you know? And that is it. My current, updated, Game Week 1 team reveal, yes. Don't you guys just hate these team reveal videos on YouTube? Like, nah, mate, it's a draft. Call it a draft. Stop clickbaiting your fans. It's not a team reveal. You're gonna change it. You are. Like, stop. But again, I do just want to iterate my shopping list again, because, you know, I'm proud of it, my Asda shopping list. Where in this team, I've actually managed to do it. I've managed to cover everything I want, but also not be boring and put enough spice in my team where I think it could do very well with a Sancho in there as well. But before I love you and leave you and end the video, I just want to go over the pros and cons of this current draft, alright? Pros, I got 2 clear captains in Salah and Kane every week. Every player is good enough that I can rely on them no matter what fixture, in my opinion. And ones that I don't mind keeping all season, but also I do think they could do very well at the start as well. Flexibility, with a Kane in there, it means I can go down to any forward I want to if I want to get rid of him or get someone else in. But then with Sancho being at his price as well, it's that middle ground in the midfield that I might need to transfer in someone else, because you never know, I might want a Son in instead. I can get from Sancho to Son a little bit easier than if I had like a Traore or Buendia, you know what I'm saying? And finally, for the pros, I know who I'm playing every week. None of this bench and headache with rotation. Oh, I've left 20 points on my bench. Oh, come on. No, this is my team, and that is lovely, and they're all guaranteed to play. In before Sancho's bench game week 1, I like it. And then the cons. There's always a dark side, the bad side to it, right? So let's go over them. Where my bench, yeah, it's looking worse than Barcelona's finances, isn't it? It's absolutely in the mud. Call it Peppa Pig, in the mud. And there's not too much cover. If there is an injury or red card, I probably will have to make a transfer in that, you know. But maybe that's actually a good thing, so you don't end up getting all the bench points and not wasting any money as well. So yeah, maybe. Then Sancho is a bit of a risk, isn't he? Like, can he even do it in the league? Is he even that good? Well, in my opinion, I think so, yes. But is it really worth spending that much money on an unproven player? Remember Werner last season? Yeah, that was an ODL. But then again, remember Bruno, how well he started. I reckon he could do the same here. I also have no Man City or Chelsea players in my team right now. Arguably the 2 strongest teams in the league. So I might have to do something about that. And finally, this team is so good that I don't think I'll make any changes. Which is a problem, because I need to make the current draft, the updated draft, the latest draft. I need to make those kind of videos because those are the ones that get more views, right? And if my team is this good, I don't want to change it. So I'm just going to kick back. That's my team done. Team reveal, game week 1, team reveal, done. That's my team, not changing it. I will change it, but yeah, okay. But you know what? The sad news is, that is going to be it for today. Ah, come on. We want more bigger boy. Come on. But thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think of my team. And also, remember,
don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now. Don't let your memes be dreams.